Hi there everybody, Bald&curious here. So, many of you watched a video of me visiting the Grand Power facilities in Slovakia. Now, I want to do a little EDC get home bag video. So I got this bag that I pretty much carry in a truck, or if I switch a car, I put in a different car, or whatever, I kind of have it with me. It's not really a bug out bag, it's not really a get home bag. Somebody wants to say hi. So I used to use a cheap bag from Walmart. Finally bought a not cheap but inexpensive bag from LA Police Gear. Had a video on it, and basically I took this bag with me, and that was my carry-on. It would be up to me. This bag would be all I need for a week-long trip, but I had to bring a suitcase because boy wanted me to bring some stuff back. So I checked in the suitcase, and that actually worked good because the stuff I couldn't carry with me, I put in a checked-in suitcase. So, on top of everything, I mean, it's pretty heavy right now, with all extra stuff that I have in it that I didn't have with me. But let me just go quickly through it. Now, the one plastic bag, and in here, I usually don't carry all this. I usually just carry a shirt and a spare socks. But this time, I had a shirt, 2 shirts, socks. I had a spare hat. And a spare pants. There's also a spare of underwear in there. The whole idea, if my check-in bag gets lost or it takes a day or two to get it, at least I got spare clothes for a couple of days to get by. The second thing that I usually carry in it, and I took it out, is this gizmo over here. And I actually gotta buy a couple of these, although I have a fairly new cars. This is a battery pack. Okay, it can start a car, you can charge a bunch of stuff over it. It comes with all these cables. I'll use it a little more and I'll give you a review on it. So far I like it, and here's my hand, it's fairly small. That's usually in the bag as well. The things I did take out of the bag was fixed blade. This is a CRKT. I didn't feel I need this with me on this trip. And a little cheap handy dandy X. This was from Midway, a couple of bucks. I sharpened it a little more, and it just, if I gotta clear something, it's pretty handy for what it's supposed to be. So those 2 things were in there, okay. And my pocket knife. This is the Kershaw little tool. I think I showed you that somewhere. I like to carry this. It's pretty handy. I have multi-tools, but somehow in a pocket they're just too bulky. I don't really carry them on the belt. And my Phoenix, so it's a PD22. I had this with me. It actually came handy because it gets dark fast. So, secondly, what I didn't have in the bag, but I threw in my carry-on, in my checked-in baggage, was my first aid kit. This is the same thing, LA Police Gear. I sound like a commercial, but I threw a couple extra things in it. I'll do a video on it later, but it had the clippers, it had the shears and some other things I wasn't sure what the TSA regulations on that are. So I just threw it in checked-in baggage. I wanted to have a first aid kit with me because I was traveling. I mean, I did 1,200 kilometers in a week, which is what, like 800 miles, 900 miles, and those are kind of crappy. I really wanted to have a first aid kit. Although I'm pretty sure the rental had to have first aid and all that, but I wanted to have something more. I got one of these pouches. I bought a bunch of different sizes at Walmart, and this one, I got another blade, the Gerber, with this one has a seatbelt cutter as well, and a glass brake. A multi-tool, the wingman, did a little Letterman wingman. There's a little sharpening tool. This is a little little knife I like to carry. This is knife. You can shave with this as well. I need to shave. I just saw it somewhere, I liked it, I figured what the hell, I'll throw it in. The second compartment has the matches, the fire starter, spare batteries, fireproof matches, and a zipper lighter. So obviously, for obvious reason, this one in a checked in. The rest of it was pretty much as is. I had another pair of heavy socks, Cabela socks, because it was freaking cold over there. And somehow I brought the cold with me. Now, one of the zipper packages inside, this I didn't have with me either. This is a spork and a cloth, a spork knife. I wasn't sure. I figured I don't really need it with me on the plane. And nothing pisses you off more when you buy a soup or something at the deli and they forget to give you a spoon. So I carry this with me, although I didn't have it on me. Now the rest of it, went with me. I have it, some paper, these what they call the snap light, this fluorescent light, some duct tape, notebook, playing cards. These are little cleaning towels. I had a bug repellent that I didn't really need. Magnifying glass and a pen. I also have a jerky in here, beef jerky, but I got hungry at the airport and I feel like paying whatever the hell they were asking for the snack, so I ate it. Now up front, this little thing, I was surprised they didn't say anything about it. And in here, I got some Advil. It's just, I wasn't sure if I got a headache or whatever, so figure I want to have it handy. This is interesting too. This actually my, if you're from Europe, you probably know this. This is a German company. My sister-in-law works there, and it's like a multi-tool ratcheting. Everything's in the handle, neatly organized, and then you have a second set over here, fits in the handle as well. So it's like a multi-driver. And I like to have some kind of little heavy duty tool. So that's up front. I had more light sticks, a breath mint, I went blank. The battery pack for charger. I didn't end up using it, which was nice, but I had it with me. I had it charged. I really like this one. Picked it up at Home Depot. Stuck it in one of the cases that you buy these little gizmo tools. So that makes it waterproof. I really like that. Pair of mechanic gloves. You never know. Actually, on this trip, I wound up taking a second battery pack, a smaller one, with a bunch of different adapters and a spare batteries. All like Javelot, I had that with me. On top of that, I like to carry a headlamp, and the battery sometimes goes dead because it turns on. So what I do with mine is I put a little tape over the one end of the battery. This way, it doesn't go on by itself unintentionally, and I don't run into surprises that I need it and the battery's dead. And a little paracord. So that pretty much sits in this compartment all the time. Now, like I said, this is not exactly a bug out or get home bag. This is, I call this more of a convenience bag. So that's another thing I didn't have with me. This is the water purifying system. I have a life straw as well, but I like this one because it comes with a pouch you can attach to the bottle. What's it called? Squeezy water system. So I like this little better. I just put it in a plastic bag. So this I didn't have with me because I didn't feel I needed, along with water purification. Actually, these should go together. Slovakia is a fairly small country. There's water everywhere, gas stations everywhere, and I figured if there's gonna be the end of the world, I'm screwed anyway. Now, when I went for the trip, I was fairly sick, so I actually brought a bunch of these. Always like to have some kind of wet towels. These work pretty good, and the baby ones are even better. These actually are pretty good for cleaning guns as well. I never go anywhere without the TP. Deodorant, that comes in handy as well. This is just a rag, just to have the rag with me. Rain poncho. The blanket. Lip balm. Hand sanitizer. These little Listerine packets. If you're on the airplane and you don't feel like brushing teeth, these things are awesome, and especially if you're traveling for 12 hours. And this usually rides in a truck. I have it in the truck. I don't really have it in this bag. This little thing, this little exerciser, it just passes the time, and I like to keep my fingers, exercise my fingers, especially my trigger finger, when I'm driving. So that's pretty much it. All right, that's what I had on me on this trip. I figured that would get me through whatever trouble I would get into. Couple of things came in handy, the hand wipes and stuff that came in handy. Now, one more thing that I had on me, I like these belts. I don't know what they call them, but I carry those mostly. But on this trip, I took this one. I can't really find these anymore. These Duluth Trading used to sell them. I can't find them anymore. But this is a really nifty. It's got a zipper on the inside, and you can easily fit $1,500 in there before it gets too bulky and show up. So I'm not saying you gotta carry that much money, but you can put a couple $100. That's your emergency cash. God forbid you got robbed or something happened, then you wanna have that. You wanna have that with you. Another thing I had with me, I had a couple of Morgan dollars. Just as a backup, though there's no problem. You can exchange euros anywhere. Plus, all major credit cards accept it. But I had a couple of them in my pocket, just God knows what. And I had a little, like a quarter-ounce gold coin with me as well. If something bigger would happen or whatever, didn't need it, but we didn't take that much room, and figure better have it and not use it, right? That's about it, everybody. I hope somebody will take away something from this. I mean, this bag evolves pretty much every day. Every day I drive by, I figure something, and kind of changes with the season as well. Obviously, when it's summer, I don't need heavy socks and whatnot, so that kind of changes. Should have a water in it as well, but then again, I usually have a case of water in my truck. And when I'm down to a couple of bottles, I just buy another case and I just have it in my truck the whole time. So I always have water bottles in it. And a little bit of the food. I mean, this time I only had a jerky. I kind of learned my lesson. I gotta buy a little more snacks, something that can get you by for a day or so, and throw it in a pack. I'm really digging this LA Police gear pack for the money. I forgot what it was. I don't know, $35 or something. It was really nice. I like the color. It didn't scream military, the motley and whatnot, and easily fit in all the bins on the airport and overhead compartment. So I was really happy with it. So, as always, everybody, have fun. Keep shooting.